evening. We are on our way to Trader Joe's, and when I asked you guys in our video, which thank you so much for your suggestions, a lot of you asked if we could do another grocery haul and a cook with us, so we're gonna make dinner. Matt is here with me. He's driving. We're going to Trader Joe's, obviously. First we have to go and get our car washed, and then I think we're gonna go to Whole Foods too, so I'll show you everything that we get once we're back. So we're back from the store, and I ended up getting a lot less from Trader Joe's this time than I thought. I ended up getting a lot more from Whole Foods because Trader Joe's was really crowded, so I wanted to get in and get out as quickly as possible. Okay, so everything that I got is mixed together on the island. I didn't really separate them in Trader Joe's or Whole Foods, so I'll just kind of point them out if it doesn't. Some of it's kind of obvious because the 365 brand or it says Trader Joe's, but I'll start with these. These are the Back to Nature plant-based crackers. I love these. They're gluten-free. It's just a rice cracker, and I like to use these with the hummus as a snack throughout the week. This is just the Whole Foods hummus. I don't get this every time. I just kind of switch up depending on what mood I'm in, but I like this one because it has a nice garlic flavor. And I also use a cucumber with hummus too, or just put this in the salad. I got this from Whole Foods. And then we got some more eggs. These are from Whole Foods as well. Some more olive oil, some coconut water. I like to use this in my smoothies. I got some more of the Oatly full fat oat milk. I love this in coffee in the morning. It just gives a really nice creamy flavor, so you don't have to use creamer. And then I got some of these gluten-free JoJo's. You guys know I love those. And then they had these when we were checking out, and I just picked them up to try. I'll try one of these tonight. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and put these in the refrigerator so that I can try them for you guys later tonight to let you know what I think of them, because I've not tried them yet. But it was a, what is this? Apple cider vinegar with lemon and strawberry, which sounds really interesting. So let's put these in here for later. Before I forget, I'm gonna come back over here because I don't think I talked about these. These are the Beyond Meat Beyond Meatball. So it's a plant-based meatball, and I thought that these would be good in a pasta dish later this week. I haven't tried these yet, but I like the Beyond Meat. They have different plant-based meats. I've shown that before here on this channel. And I picked up some more of this red beet and cabbage kraut. I love putting kraut in different dishes and just having it in salad. I also like it with scrambled eggs in the morning. I got some of this soy chorizo, which is really good from Trader Joe's. This is also good with scrambled eggs in the morning. I got some more of the coconut aminos. I use this in salad dressings and in stir fry. I was running out when we went to stay at the cabin, so I needed to get some more of that. I got some more olives. We use this in our pasta and salads, and just I like to have them sometimes as a snack. I needed some more garlic for what we're making tonight, and I just needed a few more garlic bulbs. This is the sprouted tofu that I love from Trader Joe's, but I like these because they're separated. So you can use, I like the serving size of these, and I like that they're sprouted, so they're a little bit easier to digest. And then I got the gluten-free bread. This is a 365 brand. Normally we get the multi-grain of this. Matt likes to use this for sandwiches for work, but we only had the white this time, so we haven't tried that one yet, but I'm sure it'll be good. And then from Trader Joe's, we got some of the red lentil pasta. I really like this pasta a lot, so I was thinking later this week I can do a pasta dish with the meatballs and then some basil. So I got this basil. I actually wanted to get another basil plant, but the ones at Trader Joe's, they didn't look very good. So I just went ahead and got this one from Whole Foods when we went there. And then I got some shiitake mushrooms from Whole Foods as well. And then I got another head of cauliflower. Love making cauliflower in the air fryer. Same with fennel bulb. It's just really quick and easy. I got some more quinoa from Trader Joe's. Some grape tomatoes. I like to have this in omelets in the morning or salads. We got some more avocados, some more bananas for smoothies, lemons for lemon water in the morning, and salad dressings. I use lemons I probably use 2 or 3 lemons a day in different things that I cook. And then I have some kale, some dinosaur kale, some celery. I got some dandelion greens from my favorite farm. I love when they have things from Lady Moon Farms because their produce is always really nice and fresh. So I got dandelion greens from there and these collard greens, which look amazing. Look at that. Oh, they look so good. So I got that. Got some more coffee. This is just the 365 Island blend, and this will last for a week. This is just the stuff that we needed for this week. Our list looks different every week, but we do try to go just once a week. Sometimes we'll order our groceries from Whole Foods or from Publix, but this week we decided just to go and make the trip. But yeah, I guess I should go ahead and start putting these away so that we can make dinner. All right, so I wanted to show you what we're having for dinner. I'm using this Gwyneth Paltrow cookbook. And I actually made this a couple weeks ago, and I did a variation of this. And now I don't know how to pronounce this word. Do you know how to say this, Matt? Kale?
Aglio or alio? I don't know if you pronounced it or not.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know how to say that, but this is what we're making. And this is what her picture looks like. I do a variation of this, though. I don't use the anchovy fillets because I don't like anchovies. So we use a little bit of fish sauce instead. Matt actually tried that last time that we made it, and it tasted really good, added a nice flavor. It's a very basic recipe. I think that that's why I've changed it, just to add in a little bit more vegetables. This is under the quick dinner section, so that's why it's a pretty simple, easy recipe. For the pasta, I'm gonna use this brand. This is Jovial. This is a brown rice pasta. I love this brand. And she actually recommended using a lentil spaghetti. But instead of that, I'm gonna add in some tofu for protein because we have this and it expires in just a few days. So I wanna go ahead and use this. This is just the sprouted tofu from Trader Joe's. I already had a pack of this, and I'm gonna make it in the air fryer. So that's really quick and easy. That's how we've been making our tofu recently. I'll show you how I do that. So I'm gonna do that first actually before I make the pasta noodles and before I saute everything that goes in the pasta. Okay, so the thing with tofu is it comes packed in water and you have to squeeze all of the water out, which takes a little bit of time and effort. I normally let mine sit out with some plates on top and then some paper towels in between just to let some of the water squeeze out. But I'm gonna go ahead and chop these into cubes and then put them in the air fryer, and I'm probably just gonna season them with some salt and pepper and maybe a little bit of garlic powder. So I just added some garlic powder, some salt and pepper to season, and now I'm gonna put these in the air fryer. I like to put these on the side and make sure that they're around the edge, because I find that if there's too many in the middle, then they don't get as crispy. So I put as much on the edge as I can so that they still get some air to them, just like that. And I put this on the fry setting. I'll do 400 and see how that goes. And then start it at about 8 minutes. And then I'll flip them and do probably another 8 minutes. All right, so now I have my lemon zest. And I used 2 lemons. What does the recipe call for? The recipe calls for the zest of half a lemon. So we really like lemon zest here. So I used 2, these are small lemons though, but I used 2 lemons, and I may even do more. So here is what the tofu looks like. I'm gonna toss it and then put it in for another, maybe another 8 minutes. So you're supposed to take the pasta off when it's a little bit under and then set it aside, because then you put it in later on with everything else. The tofu is now ready, so I'm gonna take that out, and I have my little fork thing to lay this on so that way it can cool off. So we're adding in the olive oil now. The recipe called for a 1/4 cup, I think but
so.
We just kind of...
But we do more ingredients, so we just kind of adjust it.
All right, I'm gonna try a tofu to see how it tastes. This is what it looks like. Is it gonna focus? No, okay. Perfectly cooked. Crispy on the outside, soft in the middle. Tastes really good. You tried it?
I did try one, it was really good.
It's very good. Okay, so now we added in some capers, the tomatoes, the cherry tomatoes that I cut up, and the kale, and now we're gonna add in some spinach and olives, and then we'll add the spaghetti, noodles, the lemon zest, and the tofu. So now we're gonna add in the lemon zest and the noodles, and I think that that's it, right?
Yeah, I think we just do that. We heat up the noodles a little bit because they're cooled off.
Yeah, so we're almost ready. So we're just gonna do half of a lemon at first to see how that tastes. I don't know if we'll need more than that, but it's good. So I have some basil here that I'm gonna put on top. And here is my Maldon salt. Put a little bit of this on top too. All right, so this is what it looks like. I'm gonna try a taste test for you guys so we can let you know what it tastes like before we take it in the other room to eat. That's good.
The lemon, ooh, in the basil. I just bit into a basil.
It's good.
That was good.
Yeah. Delicious. Yeah, I think that the lemon zest and the lemon juice actually really added a lot. So this was our first time adding the tofu.
Yep.
And I think that that was a good addition.
Yeah,
I needed to get rid of it because it was about to go bad.
That and it needed something.
Yeah, it's really good. Highly recommend trying it.
Yeah.
All right, let's go in there and eat. All right, so it's a little bit later and we need to end the vlog.
Yep,
we've been watching WandaVision and oh, it's so good, but now I want to watch Endgame again.
Yeah,
let us know in the comments if you guys have been watching it. I freaking love it. I think that Elizabeth Olsen is amazing.
Oh, it's amazing.
She's so great in this. She did the 50s.
She changed her voice completely.
She did it perfectly. It was so funny.
I mean, apart from being really confused for the majority of the time, it was really good.
The first 3 episodes.
We don't want to like try to get into any spoilers, but we have theories.
But episode 4 really answered a lot of questions. So if you've started watching it, keep watching it. It gets where it starts to make a little bit more sense.
Yeah. It's one of those things where you're just like, what are they doing? But none of it's like random.
Yeah. I think it's one of my favorites so far. Sorry, I'm like doing that thing again where I hold because I'm right-handed, but for some reason I'm always on this side.
Where it gets low.
Yeah. No, because I'm like this and like I feel like I'm like jamming you in the shoulder. Okay.
You can jam me in the shoulder.
Okay.
Barely touching me.
All right, but yeah, we're gonna go to bed. All right, bye.